So good afternoon. Again, thank you for making time to come out today for today's press conference. My name is Kevin Boyd, and I'm the PIO with the Goodyear Fire Department. That's spelled Kevinboyd. Today we're going to hear from Chief Louisi and Captain Simeon Cheetum. That is spelled Paulluizzi, and Simeon Cheetum is SimeonCheatham. But before we get started, I'd like to acknowledge a few distinguished guests in the room with us today. We have council members Laura Cano, Benita Beckles, Trey Terry, and City of Goodyear Manager Winnette Reed. Approximately 3 weeks ago, Ashari Cheetum was involved in a horrific vehicle accident, resulting in burns to roughly 30% of her body. At that same night, Officer Dakota Berry was returning from downtown Phoenix when he encountered the fiery accident and played a pivotal role in Ashari's rescue, ultimately saving her life. Little did he know that the girl inside the car was the daughter of Goodyear Fire Captain Simeon Cheetum. Today, we're going to hear remarks from Chief Louisi regarding the support from the Goodyear Fire Department and Captain Cheetum regarding Ashari's healing journey, the challenges she continues to face, and how their family is holding together through unwavering hope. I'd like to welcome Chief Louisi.
Good afternoon. My name is Paul Louisi. I'm the fire chief of the city of Goodyear. Just wanted to thank you all for coming out today. I'll be really brief. We just really are very thankful for the actions of police officer Dakota Berry for his actions that night. And then secondly, as a city of Goodyear employee and as a fire department employee, we talk a lot about family and ensuring that your family is well, is safe. And this doesn't stop just with the employee. It does extend truly to their family. And the actions that we have supported Captain Cheetham's family during this time has been remarkable. It's been all hands on deck to support him and his family during this terrible accident and then the journey for recovery. So we are very thankful that we have the support of the city council to be able to continue to support the whole family, and we truly mean that whole family. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Now I'd like to introduce Captain Simeon Cheetum.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you, everyone that's here, for being here. All the media or so, thank you so much for being here on behalf of my daughter. I'm literally just standing in the gap for my daughter right now. If she could be here, you would see her beautiful smile, and she'd tell you how her strength and resilience has helped me as her father and our family through. I was in the room with her last night, and I told myself, I said, hey, I wanted to come from the heart. And so I didn't want to write anything initially. But then I started writing little by little as I'm looking at her, and I'm looking at her strength. I'm looking at her resilience. And so I started to write a little bit. So I'll start off with this. First and foremost, I want to begin with a huge and heartfelt thank you to Officer Dakota Berry. What he did was nothing short of a miracle. The fact that he happened to be traveling back to Goodyear at that exact moment gives me chills. He wasn't supposed to be there, but he was. And because of that, he was the one who broke those windows and pulled my daughter out, saving her life. I know in my heart that Officer Berry would have done the same for anyone because that's who he is, but it just so happened that day it was my daughter Ashari, and for that, our family will be forever grateful to you. And I mean that. Thank you so much. I know to the Tolleson Fire Department and to all the departments that responded alongside, thank you. Your response was fast, seamless, and filled with compassion. You're the reason why I believe so strongly in the automatic aid system. It's not just a system, it's a network of relationships built on trust, shared purpose, and love for the community. We are blessed to live in a place where that kind of coordination saves lives every single day. To our family and friends, your love has been overwhelming. The texts, the calls, the visits, and the prayers have wrapped Ashari and all of us in warmth and strength. We felt every bit of it, and it means more than you'll ever know. To my fire service family, Local 4005, the PFFA, and the IAFF, and most of all here, the department I work for, Goodyear Fire Department, your support has been incredible. You've shown up for us without hesitation. You reminded us that this career is not about what we do on the job, but it's about who we are as people and how we show up for each other in times of need. And this is what family looks like. To the Arizona Burn Center, which Dr. Foster is here, without your constant care and treatment of how amazing your staff is, you truly are the best burn center in the country. I believe that, seeing the side of how you've taken care of a daughter, the amazing treatment that every resident, every attending, every nurse, everyone has come through, and they've done an amazing job. So I really tip my hat to what you have there. So thank you again. And finally, I want to say to Ashari, our beautiful, brave girl, your strength, your will to fight, your light. It inspires us every single day. You've already overcome so much, and we know the road ahead will be long. But with all this love behind you and your unstoppable spirit within you, you'll get through this, and you'll come out stronger, wiser, and even more radiant than before. We love you, Ashari. We're with you every step of the way. Ashari strong. So thank you. Again, I appreciate words are not enough. They don't have enough in the dictionary to express my gratitude for everybody who has shown up. Every text has given me strength to give to my baby. I think people say, hey, is it overwhelming? And I say, not at all, because when I walk back in the room, I give her all that love. I give her all that support that she doesn't know she has. And the extension of her family is way beyond anything that she could ever imagine. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for every thought, every prayer, everything that anyone has done. And I know that my baby's journey and this road is going to be long, but I know with everyone's love and support, she'll make it through. So again, thank you. I say this sincerely. Thank you. Right? It is nothing short of a miracle, but thank you. Right? I know this is our job. We sign up to do these things, but again, we are forever grateful to you, Officer Berry.
Thank you, Simeon. Now, we'd like to open it up for a brief Q&A for a few minutes. We have Chief with us, Captain Cheetum, Officer Dakota Berry, and Dr. Foster with the Arizona Burn Center.
Thank you. Can you please take me back to the moment that you found out it was your daughter who was involved in this crash?
Do you want to repeat it? Good. Hear it? Good. No. So again, I kind of briefly talked about the automatic aid and what it brings in partnership and relationships. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine who works on Tolleson Fire Department, May 25th at 4:38 exactly, because I had a couple days after everything happened, I would wake up at that same exact time. But he gave a call and he said, hey, I have your daughter here. She's been severely burned. And I jumped up out the bed. I didn't know what to do. I was getting ready to get in the car. He's like, wait, I don't know where we're going yet. And then he mentioned, hey, we're going to Arizona Burn Center. And immediately I jumped in my car and headed there. And then shortly thereafter, I received a few phone calls from, I believe it was DPS, that was notifying me of the crash. But due to the friendship that I have and the relationships that are built throughout the valley, I got a call immediately when it took place from someone in Towson. I think the biggest thing was stay calm. And the reason why, it was me panicking and me not being able to function wasn't going to benefit and help out my daughter, right? So it was, okay, hey, calm down. You know where she's going to be at. I made sure I was driving. As I was driving, because I live in Surprise, I was just contemplating and thinking, okay, hey, what was it? He said severely burned. He didn't necessarily say where it was at. So it was just a matter of, okay, hey, what do we do from here? And that's kind of what was going on through my mind most of the time, just staying as calm as I can, for her, right? Me, and I think I've been blessed and fortunate to be in this career for 17 years. And one of the things that I think we in this career have understood is that in the midst of chaos, we got to be the coolest cucumbers on the block. And that was the intent that I have, be the coolest cucumber on the block. Anything else?
Can you just tell me about your daughter, who she is, how strong she is?
Ashari, oh man, she is my baby. She's my oldest out of my 3 girls. She just finished her first year at ASU as a freshman. She wants to be a physical therapist. But she's amazing. She's strong. She's resilient. She's a fighter. She has a beautiful smile. She's a beautiful person. I think that's more than anything. She's a very good and beautiful person. Never had any issues with her. I mean, she's a teenager, so sometimes when I say things, you know, she thinks she knows more than me. You know, and I gotta let her know I've kind of lived life a little bit longer. But other than that, she's a hard worker. She worked, I believe, for K-Bop, because she had about 3 jobs. I'm trying to keep up with all of them, but she's great in school. She ran track for her uncle, who's in the back, and myself at Centennial High School, and you know, she has a very strong personality. If you get to know her, you would be her friend within 5 to 10 minutes, because that's just who she is. And that's the personality and the character of her as a young lady, is that you instantly want to gravitate and become her friend. So it sounds like at the Burn Center already nurses are fighting over who's going to come in and take care of her, because she's already made friends even in that way. So it's she's amazing. She's amazing.
To see her in the hospital, that initial moment as a parent, you know, walking through, you don't know what's going on in your heart. What is that moment like to see her in that hospital?
I do a career where when people call 911, I'm there to fix things. This was a position where I wasn't able to fix anything. So her mom and myself, it was her mom being a nurse, so we're both in the medical field. You felt helpless. You see your child there, and you feel helpless, like I'm unable to do anything to make this better for you, to hold you and tell you it'll be okay. So there was that part, but then again, it was, she's in the best place that she can be right now. There's no other place that I would rather her be, and so there was a calmness to that for me, of she's in the right hands. So. So the only body cam footage that I've been privy to was what was put out on the Instagram. So I did see that part, but other than that, nothing else.
What's your reaction to seeing her feet kick?
Very. That, along with Officer Berry, she, you know, they say there's fight or flight, right? Some people have fight or flight. And my baby, she's a fighter. And to me, that just exemplified how strong of in her thinking to do something like that, to continue to fight her way out. So I'm appreciative because looking at how that vehicle was, the fact that she survived, our family's grateful. The fact that she's here, the fact that I'm able to stand in front of you and then not be a sob story of my daughter's not here, to where she's 1% better every day in my book. That gives me comfort.
The relationship moving forward now with Officer Berry, I mean, is he now an extended part of the family?
Oh, he always was a part of the family, but he can definitely come to Station 188 and eat dinner anytime with us. Anytime. Listen, I think one of the great things that we have here in the city of Goodyear is an amazing relationship between the police department and the fire department, where we've always been very close-knit, and we've always had a really good relationship. So other than already being a part of the family, for me personally, if you wanted to come to my house and I grill you up a steak or something, you just let me know. But we're ever so indebted and grateful to Officer Berry just being there and hearing some more of the story. I think another truck had that patient or the gentleman you took in or so, and if they didn't do that, then he may not have been on the freeway. So it's amazing.
How's your daughter doing now? And I don't know if this is also a question for the doctor.
Yeah, I'll defer to Dr. Foster.
Yeah, if you could kind of explain to us what the extent of her injuries were, where she is in her recovery, what comes for her future.
Sure. So it was a pretty serious burn injury. About a third of her body was burned. And the first part of taking care of burn patients is we have to deal with the inflammatory response that goes along with that. Just like when you twist your ankle swells up, you can think of a burn as a total body twist. And that's the first couple of days. And she got through that swimmingly, no problems at all. And then we have to get the burn off. The burn is basically, excuse me for being blunt, but just dead skin. And the longer it's on, the more trouble it causes. So we have to excise the burn in surgery, and then we have to cover up those wounds with skin grafts. And all of that has been done. And then we have to go through the rehabilitation phase right now, which is kind of where we're entering. And she is doing great. Based on her age and the size of her burn, we would anticipate that she'd be in the hospital for acute care for about 1 to 2 months. And we're at about 3 weeks now. And we're already starting to plan for discharge. So she's kicking it. She is really doing well. She's a young, healthy gal, and we really pushed her hard, and she has responded really well.
Are there additional therapies that you might have to go through?
Yeah, a burn injury of this magnitude is really a lifelong injury. So she will have reconstructive surgeries and laser surgeries and things like that down the road. Right now, it's learning how to be a person again and how to use her arms and legs and everything like that again. And it's interesting that she wants to be a physical therapist. I didn't know that because right now she is going to come under the care of our therapists. And most burn patients don't really like their therapists at first. Eventually they come to love them, but so that's where we're at right now. So yeah, she's got to undergo intensive therapy, maybe even go to a rehab center. We're not sure about that yet. We tend to hang on to people as opposed to sending them to rehab centers. But she is doing as well as anybody could do under these circumstances.
I apologize, this is a stupid question, but she's awake, she's fully conscious, she's talking or?
Yeah, so she has a tracheostomy in, and she is still on the ventilator, off the ventilator. She is able to talk and communicate, and she is definitely a favorite of the nurses. She communicates well.
Can you just talk a little bit about the burn center and its prominence, how it rehabilitates people, not just all over the country?
Well, we are really grateful to be part of this community. Our burn center in Arizona, in Phoenix, is one of the biggest in the country. It may be the biggest, we're not sure. Everybody else lies about their numbers. We tell the truth, of course. And we're definitely one of the largest academic burn centers in the United States based on the research that we do and all the teaching that we do. And this is what we do. This is what we're here to do. This is what you are here to do, and this is what we're here to do. And we've been doing it for a while, so we've got a pretty good idea of how to do it. And, it's just really nice to be part of a larger community and, take care of, this is the way the world is supposed to work. And I wish it would work this way in a lot of other areas too.
I just have, I guess, one last question for you, yeah. As a captain. Yeah. As a captain, you are trained for situations like this. You've seen the body camera video. Is there anything that surprised you or shocked you about the way that Officer Berry handled this situation and this rescue?
No, to see him not only do what he did in regarding Ashari, but it sounds that he continued to have traffic control, and his mind just wasn't solely on, hey, he took care of Ashari, but along made sure that everyone else was taken care of as well. So again, kudos to you, Officer Berry, for quick thinking, for allowing yourself to not just focus on one thing. Sometimes you have tunnel vision and can focus on one, but no, I think that he did an amazing job, not only for my daughter, but for the community in itself and keeping everybody safe, so, for sure.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for showing up today. We really appreciate it. I just wanted to say thank you for everyone for attending today's press conference. We appreciate your patience over the past few weeks while we got the schedule worked out. If there are any further questions, please direct them to the Goodyear Fire PIO. And thank you. Have a great day.